Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another tutorial. So in this lesson we're carrying on with the controller warning script. Now I've decided to actually break this script down into two scripts. So I'm actually going to rename this one as Controller Manager. And if you're unsure how to rename scripts, you just need to select it and hit the F2 button. Now at this point we'll need to open the script and we'll need to change here public class controller, and we need to change it to the exact same naming convention. Let's save that off there. And we're actually no longer going to use the void update in this script. We're actually going to create a new function in the next video called void late update. But I'll explain all about that in the next lesson. In this lesson, we're actually going to deal with the on GUI. So let me just save that there for the moment. So why did I decide to break this script down into two? Basically for optimization's sake is one of the reasons. That way we don't have to have a script running that has code in the void update. That, as you can see here, is running once per frame. We can just use late update, which is called per second. And it also makes the code a little bit easier to manage. There's going to be some code. We'll create another script actually called controller warning. And in that script, it will be all the code that will not be required once we actually get into a game. The game starts. This is just the splash screen controller warning startup, so it optimizes it in a second way also. So two pieces of optimization, so that's the reason for making these changes. So with that said, let's come to controller manager game object. We'll make sure everything's changed here as it should be, and what we'll do is we'll come to GUI. And just like the splash screen, I've now broken these up into a background, which is just plain black for now, and a controller message that will set alpha is transparency. We'll hit apply. Then we'll come back to the controller manager and we'll assign the text. And we'll also come to our assets folder here. We'll create a new folder and we'll just call this prefabs. And we'll drag and drop the controller manager onto that. We'll now come to the script and we'll come to the on GUI function. And now we have the actual text in place. Let's go ahead and actually draw that. Now the background will be handled by the second script, so we don't have to worry. We don't need to change anything else. We'll just keep this as the warning text, only now it has a transparent background, which it wouldn't have had originally. Let's come to the on GUI. And we're going to say if open and close brackets startup finished is equal to false. No need to close the line off here, but we'll come to the comments and we'll say if startup finished equals false. We'll come to the line below and we'll return. let's come to the comments, then do nothing and return. And we'll come below here. We'll say if open and close brackets, controller detected, doubles equals true. Again, no need to close the line off. And into the comments, so we'll say if controller detected equals true, and again we'll just copy this return line. So if the startup phase is equal to false, then we'll do nothing. However, if it is equal to true, so the startup has finished, we then check to see if a controller is detected. If a controller is detected, then we do nothing further. However, at this point, if a controller is not detected, then we need to display our warning message. So we'll say if, and we'll open and close brackets again, and we'll say controller detected double equals false. And we'll come to the comments again, no need to close the line off. So if controller detected equals false, let's come to the next line now. And we're going to say GUI dot, and we want to draw texture. We'll open brackets and of type new rect, and we'll open brackets again, and we're going to say 0, 0, we're then going to say screen dot width, comma, by the screen dot height. We'll close one bracket, comma, and we'll draw controller not detected, which is this texture here. Once we've done that, we can close brackets and we'll close the line up, and we'll enter here just before the zeros, and here, and we'll enter here as well. So again, we say in the comments that we draw a texture. The next line down at this position, which is right in the corner of the screen, by these dimensions, which is the full screen width by the full screen height, and then what we are actually drawing. So we'll say draw the controller not detected texture, and we'll save that off there. Now, as I said, we're not going to use the void update anymore in this script, but we are going to use void late update. We'll open and close brackets, we'll open and close again. So this is now what we're going to be using within this script, and we're actually going to fill out this function in the very next lesson. So with that all in place, we can actually leave this video for now. Only a short video today. We'll make sure the scene's saved off, and in the next video we'll actually complete this function, and then we'll continue on and create the secondary script. So as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you next time, And until then, as always, bye for now.